Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 4. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my people, welcome back. So we don't have any comments from last week, so we're gonna jump right on in with Marlo building her house. So she has Sheree and Kenya come over. They seeing the layout of the house. Of course, Marlo, she's like, bedroom, I don't care how big the bedroom is. I just need to make sure that my closet, it looks like it is in, a display at, I don't want to say, I keep on want to say supermarket, but that is not the word, a boutique. Yeah, that's the word we going for, like at a boutique. And Kenya was like, so we gonna walk through your small bedroom. Ooh, that came out as candy. Walk through your small bedroom to your large closet. But Marlo, I got it set up. Okay, yeah, this is a closet right here that's connected to my bedroom, but I have a closet over here and I have a closet over here. The boys, they have their own separate rooms since right now they are sharing a room. But she brought them out here to get some, some tips since they have both, Sheree built a house from the ground and Kenya basically re- revented, renovated her entire whole entire house. Don't know why words just don't know. It just don't want to work for me this morning. But yes, we're gonna keep on going. But Bravo had to show when Kenya had a leak in her faucet, so they had to put like a little um a wastebasket under there to catch it, and how Sheree's basement wasn't finished after she went on about Kenya and her stuff not being finished, only to have a housewarming and her stuff wasn't finished. But like I guess this is the last episode of us filming, so I need to show them something. Yeah, I guess. But me, when it comes to if I were to build a house, and it was like Sheree talking about some, why you got a house way out here? Because way out here is a lot cheaper, so I could pay less on land, and that money will go to having the house that I want, this beautiful, luxurious house that I want. And I was like, I'm not mad at it. Y'all want to get these houses in the city, and your land costs all this money, then you want this extravagant house. And for what? When I can doggone get some land half the price, a little further out, and that money that I've saved can go into making the house the way I want it to be. So I ain't mad at that. Where we at? Todd and Candy, they still hated about this condo. Well, I can see both sides. One, Todd is like, when we go to New York, we'll have a place to stay. We can stay for long periods of time. We don't have to, spend money on a hotel room when we have this condo that we can stay in. Now it's like, yeah, that's a way of saving money. I'm all here for about saving money. But Candy's thing is, this is a place that you shared with your ex, and she not really feeling the vibe of it, like her coming in and staying for however long it may be. This is a place that you had with your ex. Y'all made a commitment to buy this place together. Things didn't work out. You was stuck with the place. Now you done remarried, and you want me to be just like, this is a place for us. She not feeling this. I can understand it's free. When we go to New York, we ain't got to worry about a hotel. But also, like, this is a place that you bought with your ex. I just not really feeling that. So Drew and Ralph sit down with a marriage counselor. Now, they was told during this counseling session that they gotta, for 30 days, basically don't down each other for 30 days. And I was like, Ralph, I don't know how long he gonna be able to do that. Like, if you can't do that, then you got to spend a whole 24 hours doing what that other person wants you to do. It's like Ralph makes it his goal in life to be hurtful towards her. Yeah, where am I at? He says he wanted her to feel like a queen. And I was like, see, I know I said on like episode 1, I'm not gonna spend this whole season talking about Ralph, but Ralph has an issue of him doing things that is hurtful towards Drew, and then expecting, okay, I'm gonna do this one thing for you, and that just cancels out all the things I've done to you. And it's not like that. If we're not expressing what's going on, that's just us putting a band-aid on our issues. You can't a few months ago just up and leave and go to Tampa while doggone it I was taking a nap or I was at the grocery store. I didn't know you was gone. And they say no, I figure out you in Tampa or you have this assistant. You still talking to the assistant. I want you to fire the assistant, but you'll think, well, yeah, you said to fire her, but you didn't say we can no longer be friends and talk. Okay, we're not gonna be friends and talk. I'm gonna go ahead. I did all this mess towards you. Here's this lobster date dinner. Don't bring up what I done in my past. No, we're putting a band-aid on the situation. We have not discussed what is going on wrong in our marriage. He feels that she's not being grateful. I was like, you don't want me to tell you how I'm feeling just because you did this one nice thing to me. No, I'm still feeling some type of way. And he said to her, said that instead of steak and lobster, she deserves her lunchable. Again, because I'm expressing to you, okay, I appreciate what you've done for me. This lobster and steak dinner at your friend's establishment. This is really nice. I appreciate this. But I also know that we need to discuss some things, what's going on in our marriage. And this steak and lobster dinner is a band-aid. You trying to doggone it pile on good from all the bad you've done. If we're not talking about the bad you've done, you're going to continue to think it's okay for you to do that, and it's not. And he don't want her bringing up all the mess that he has done. Once he's giving you some flowers, some candy, a new purse, a steak and lobster dinner, that means we no longer talking about all the mess that I've done to cause you all this hurt and pain. And you bringing it up means you're not grateful for the things that I've done in order to put a band-aid on the stuff that I've already done, if that makes sense. So Candy decides to send out some invitations, and I guess this is the season that we're gonna out invitation everybody because Marlo, she had a young lady, with the laptop inviting everybody to Lay Archive, La Archive, La Car, La Carfive, Lay Archive, La Archive, or La Archive, whatever it's called. She had that young lady with the laptop. Now, I don't remember what Kenya did to invite everybody, but Candy didn't send invitations. Was it even an invitation or no? Because she'd already told everybody about New York. Basically, she had a dominatrix come to the door, holding a leash that was connected to a man and handed them some bedroom candy toys. Like, there's children in this neighborhood. There's elderly people in this neighborhood, and there's this dominatrix just walking down my driveway. Ma'am. Yeah. They had like vibrating panties in there. I was like, I don't know what that does, but I did see a video. It's like, is it supposed to be where like your partner has access to the button, so you just randomly sitting there and they can just push the button? Because it was a video, I think it was on Instagram. This lady and her boyfriend or husband, whoever he was, they was going to dinner and she had some on and he pushed the button and she like dropped to her knees. No, I don't. That does not look like fun to me at all. Y'all, I don't think this is side notes. This ain't got nothing to do with the show, but I think I'm no longer gonna be rocking the 18-inch hair. Mainly because your girl is only 5'2" and a half. So 18 inches of passion twist on me goes clear past my butt. Past it. And it just be in the way. So I had this 14-inch and this 12-inch I put in. And like my mind is so used to my passion twist being past my butt. So now like when I'm Like when I'm going to move my hair, it's like, where is it at? But it took a little less time than normal. It still took like 5 hours to do my hair. That's for part and everything. And you be stopping and stopping to eating and watching TV and all that other stuff. Because usually it takes me like 6.5, 7, maybe 8 hours to do my hair. When I got those 18 inches, because 18 inches, you got to be pulling it like this. So I'm thinking I'm sticking with the 14 inches. This is manageable for me. Yes. This had nothing to do with the episode. So, Sonya, she's starting to side eye Drew a little bit. Because, like, your assistant out here being messy towards your friend, that could mean you possibly messy too. Now, I think I heard somewhere that like Saya like turns on Drew. I don't think this is so much as turning on Drew because Sonya and Drew don't really know each other like that. Like that, they was developing a friendship. And I'm the type of person, friend, cousin, whoever. If I see you moving some type of way that I don't feel comfortable with, I'm gonna let you know. Like, hey, girl, that was that's messy the way you rolling. But on Drew's defense, she don't know Sheree like that for real either. When she was sitting up there cackling and kikiing with Anthony about Sheree not paying her bills, I'm like, that's like low hanging fruit. Like it's been said for years that Sheree has not paid her bills. This was in the blog years ago. So saying that she not paying people, like that's like basically like what else is new type of situation. But Sonya sitting up there cackling with Anthony about what he talking about Sheree, and I'm like, don't you realize that he gonna be doing the same thing to you? That's why it's since I was like a teenager, somebody up there talking about somebody, I'm not adding my 2 cents in because I know how people roll. They will get with that person and completely doggone it, not even bring up anything that they said, and be like, well, such and such said such and such about you, girl. Yeah. Yeah, that type of person. I had that type of person with me. I told y'all before. My cousin, God rest her soul, she was like, if such and such were to smack you, would you hit her? This person, I think she was blind at the time. She had ended up going blind. And I was like, I would not just haul off and hit her, but if she would to hit me and it was on purpose, yeah, I would hit her back. Now, mind you, this was saying from like a 19-year-old child. There go my husband. I should roll over and close the door. Just 1 second. I'm back. So where was I at? Yeah. So she got on I guess she went and told this other person what I had said and then snuck on three-way. I was like, didn't you say you were gonna smack her? And I was like, no, what I said was if she hits me, then I would hit her back. Again, you laughing and kicking with Anthony and what he's doggone saying about Sheree. You don't think he's saying the same thing about you? And why is it we got NDAs, non-disclosure agreement? I think that's what it's called. But if it's not, y'all know what I'm talking about. So she's like, she looking like Drew. You moving kind of funny. This supposed to be your friends, and you sit up there cackling with this dude, and he out here making up. Well, I can't even say it's making up lies because Sheree is known for this, or it could be a situation that Sheree known for this. Well, I'm gonna say she ain't pay me, or she ain't pay somebody that I know. Either way, sign is like you moving kind of funny, sis, and I'm not feeling it. So, Todd takes the couples to. First of all, Kenya getting mad because like the husbands is here. I thought this was supposed to be a girls' trip. Bravo in that beautiful beam footage show when Candy said, well, if you have, you know, a boyfriend or somebody you want to bring, then bring them. And that's why Candy brought Todd, Sonya got Ross, which his real name is Aaron, Drew got Ralph, It's just Mario and Kenya ain't got nobody with them. But anyway, Ty takes him to his condo, and Kenya is getting her. I know a thing or two about construction, so I can tell you what you need. You need new floor. That kitchen needs to be redone. We need to close this off. We're gonna get you an elevator up here. She was going on all the list of the things that he needs to be done with this condo, but Tanya, she hit it on the nail. Hit the nail on the head. She was on to something when she said maybe it could be that Kanye, Candy is not feeling the condo because this is something that Ty built with somebody else, and she's feeling some type of way. And I was like, it could be, could be. But anyway, it was a nice view, pretty view. But me in Heights, I would not be outside like that at all. So we at the dinner, and they talking. Ralph, out of his mind, said it is in the past with the assistant situation. And I'm like, the past? The past is 4 years. The assistant situation was what, 4 weeks? We are still in the same season, the same year, and sometimes this could be the same month that you did this. But you saying this is in the past about the assistant situation, we shouldn't even be bringing that up. Like, no, sir. I guess to him, the past, if I did this 2 seconds ago, that is the past. Technically, that is true, but it's still doggone it a fresh wound that you were trying to put a band aid on with all your bull. Ooh, child, he was getting on my nerve. And while he was sitting there talking, Kenya, she was like, her and Drew, they didn't wipe the slate, they becoming friends again. But she's seen a lot of Mark's ways in Ralph. And she was like, some of the things Ralph used to do to her, some of the things Mark used to do to Kenya, Ralph is doing to Drew. A lot of gaslighting. So much so that you can't even speak because then you don't know how they gonna blow up. And y'all know how Ralph gets on. He like to roll. He get mad about some situation. He going off to Tampa for 2 weeks. And then he gonna be doggone and them secret cameras he got up in your house. He can see what you got going on and what you got saying, so he can pop up and be like, "What now?" Yeah. And I was like, he's giving some mark off. But then King was like, basically, you treat her wrong, and you let him do that. He does that to you. What is that? A piece of dirt? He does that to you because you let him do that to you. You need to speak up your mind and this, that, and the third, and you like to doggone and stir up mess. Yes. And she's like, what happened? Ooh, that sounds like Portia. What happened? She's like, the whole situation with Sheree. And I'm like, yeah, you over here got all this rah-rah energy to Sheree, and Sheree ain't did nothing to you. Your issue with Sheree stem from Anthony, which we all know Anthony is a doggone liar. Allegedly. Yeah, I put that out there. Because I think I said this and somebody else said this. We believe it could possibly be true. It has been alleged that this same Anthony, the assistant, that has come over there and was telling everybody's business and sprinkling in a little bit more that wasn't true, is the same person that jumped on the phone with Jackie and told Jackie, well, Malaysia out here and her kids is dusty and crusty and she ain't feeding them and this, that, and the third, and got some mess started with them. And I guess his plan was to get on the show of Basketball Wives, but that didn't work. So now he done doggone weasel his way over here. I shouldn't say weasel, but he, managed to get his way over here on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he's been extra ever since then. He was the one talking about some, Sheree wasn't paying folks. She wasn't paying me. I hooked her up with some vendors, and these vendors didn't get paid, and that's looking bad on me. And you, Snipper, got all this energy for Sheree off of Anthony when Anthony been out here telling Sheree that your husband out here is gay. And Sheree was like, why are you over here standing applauding Anthony and doggone all on Anthony's side, and Anthony shouldn't get fired, he should only get suspended, and this, that, and the third. He the one that sent me this picture about your husband, and I'm believing I could be wrong, and I may be making this up, and if I am, I'm sorry. But or I just thought this. I shouldn't say making this up. Did she say that Ralph and Kenya's husband Mark was out here in pictures? So was he implying that Mark was gay too? I don't know. I'm not making it. I'm not trying to make nothing up or trying to bash nobody. I'm just saying. You out here saying this, that, and the third, and Anthony's over here doggone talking about your business. While you was over here running for me, and whether I'm paying my bills or not, whether I'm paying my bills or not, that's my business. But I know one thing, the Anthony's out here putting your business in the streets. And Ralph was looking like, what? Yeah, what? See, Drew? You had all this energy for Shrey, and Shrey ain't did nothing to you. It's the man you had in your house, the man that you was paying. And while you was paying him, he was out here spreading rumors about your husband. How you feel about that? Mm. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, child, no. So I ain't had my review. That was the gist. If I left anything out, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you were new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.